Did you ever think you'd see Johnny Depp in a Christmas movie again? Well, get ready, because the man who gave us Captain Jack Sparrow and Edward Scissorhands is about to surprise everyone once more. He's stepping into one of the most famous roles in all of literature, Ebenezer Scrooge. That's right. Johnny Depp is officially returning to the big screen for A Christmas Carol, 2026. And this isn't your usual cozy, cookie-cutter Christmas movie. This one promises something darker, deeper, and far more emotional. It's a reimagining of Dickens' classic story through Johnny's eyes, haunting visuals, powerful acting, and a message that hits differently in today's world. So what's so special about this version? What's new? Who's behind it? And how is Johnny planning to bring Scrooge to life in a way we've never seen before? Stick around, you're going to want to hear every detail. After years of keeping a low profile and focusing on smaller, indie projects, this film marks Johnny's big return to major studio cinema. It's a huge moment for him, and for fans who have been waiting for that big screen magic again. People are already calling it his redemption role. It's not just another comeback. It's a full-circle story. Think about it. Scrooge starts out bitter, isolated, and emotionally shut down, but by the end, he rediscovers warmth, hope, and generosity. Doesn't that sound familiar? It mirrors Johnny's own life in so many ways, the ups, the losses, the reinvention, and now, the rebirth. But what makes this project truly fascinating is that it's not just Johnny starring in it, he's also helping shape it. Through his company Infinitum Nihil, Johnny is co-producing the film, which means he's deeply involved in how this version looks, feels, and even sounds. The director at the helm is none other than Robert Zemeckis, the creative genius behind Forrest Gump and the Polar Express. You might also remember his 2009 animated A Christmas Carol starring Jim Carrey. Well, Zemeckis is back, but this time, he's taking the story in a much darker, more emotional direction. Imagine the rich gothic visuals of Sleepy Hollow combined with the immersive magic of the Polar Express. That's what this version aims for, a blend of eerie beauty and heart. It's going to feel timeless, yet modern. Now, let's talk about the cast, because this is where things get really exciting. While the full lineup hasn't been officially revealed, rumors are swirling that Helena Bonham Carter might be returning to work alongside Johnny, possibly as the ghost of Christmas past. If that's true, it would reunite one of cinema's most unforgettable duos. Their chemistry has always been electric, dark, witty, and emotionally layered. And seeing them together again in a story about regret and redemption feels just right. The film is expected to mix live action and hyper-realistic CGI. So we'll see real actors enhanced by cutting-edge digital effects. It's going to feel immersive, like you're watching a dream unfold in real time, or maybe a haunting memory. Every frame will carry that painterly, storybook feeling you can almost step into. Of course, the story is still rooted in Dickens' timeless original, but with some bold new twists. This version dives deeper into Scrooge's past than ever before. We'll finally see why he became so cold and closed off. There will be flashbacks to his youth, his heartbreak, and that key moment when he lost faith in people. It's not just about one man's redemption, it's about how pain changes us, and how hard it is to trust again. And here's something interesting, Johnny actually helped rewrite some of Scrooge's dialogue. He reportedly wanted to make the character sound wounded, not wicked. That small shift changes everything. Instead of just being a greedy old man, this Scrooge is someone who's been hurt and learned to hide behind walls. It's more emotional, more human, and it fits Johnny's style perfectly, quiet intensity, deep eyes, soft voice, but so much pain underneath. Now, about the music, it's rumored that Hans Zimmer is composing the score. Just imagine that for a second. Haunting strings, quiet choirs, and emotional melodies that hit you right in the chest. This won't be your typical Jingle Bell soundtrack. It'll be something that stays with you, the kind of music that reminds you Christmas isn't always joyful for everyone, but it can still be healing. And here's where the behind-the-scenes details get really fascinating. Johnny is reportedly going full method for this role. He's known for immersing himself completely in his characters, and this one is no exception. Sources say he's been studying Victorian-era speech patterns, mannerisms, and even shadowing stage actors who specialize in classic Dickens theater. That level of dedication shows how personal this project is for him. Another big innovation, the technology. The film is said to be using a new kind of AI-assisted motion capture, a blend of live performance and digital artistry that allows every micro-expression, every flicker of emotion, to shine through the effects. It's the kind of tech Robert Zemeckis has been developing for years, and this project might finally showcase it at its best. A film critic who reportedly saw early preview footage said something really powerful. This isn't just another retelling of A Christmas Carol. It's about regret, second chances, and the quiet ache of growing old, things Johnny Depp connects with deeply. And honestly, that sums it up. This isn't just a Christmas movie. It's a story about rediscovering humanity after losing it. About how even when the world hardens you, there's still a spark of light waiting to come back. It's fascinating how both Johnny and Scrooge share that journey, misunderstood, judged, and eventually transformed. And maybe that's why this role feels so personal for him. The film's visual design also promises to be breathtaking. Picture fog-covered London streets lit by flickering lamps, soft snow falling on cobblestone roads, and ghostly figures glowing in candlelight. Every frame is meant to pull you into that world, equal parts eerie and beautiful. But beyond the visuals, there's a real emotional core here. This Scrooge isn't learning to love Christmas again, he's learning to forgive himself. And that's what will make this story stand out from every other version we've seen before. So, what does this mean for Johnny Depp's career? Well, for many fans, it's not just another movie, it's a statement. It's him reminding everyone that he's still one of the most talented, emotionally honest actors of his generation. After all, who else could take a 19th-century miser and turn him into someone we actually understand and root for? And when you think about it, the timing couldn't be better. In a world that feels colder and more disconnected than ever, a story about kindness, redemption, and self-reflection feels exactly like what we need. Now, let's talk about the release. A Christmas Carol, 2026, is expected to hit theaters during the holiday season, likely in late November or early December, perfectly timed for that magical, nostalgic atmosphere. And with the kind of emotional depth and cinematic quality this promises, it might just become one of those rare Christmas films that's not only rewatchable but unforgettable. And let's be honest, who doesn't want to see Johnny Depp bring his signature mystery and warmth to one of literature's most iconic characters? Imagine those piercing eyes, that quiet tone, the subtle shift from bitterness to wonder. It's going to be haunting in the best way possible. So now, let's turn the question to you. What do you think about Johnny Depp taking on the role of Scrooge? Do you think he's the perfect fit for such a complex, emotional story, or would you have cast someone else? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed exploring this update, don't stop here. You'll definitely want to check out our other video, Johnny Depp's silent battle, love, trust, and the fear of saying, I do. It gives a deeper look into how his personal journey shapes his choices on screen, including this one. If you love these kinds of stories, the ones that mix Hollywood, emotion, and real human transformation, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you never miss an update. Because this Christmas, we're not just getting another movie, we're getting a mirror. A reflection of what it means to break, heal, and find yourself again. And honestly, isn't that what the spirit of Christmas is all about?